What's going on? Welcome to Grown Little Boy, the Winner Circle. Well, we, hold on, I'm trying to move something right quick. Alright, let's get that over there. Yeah, man, how y'all like the upgrade, man? We finna upgrade everything. Everything is about to get upgraded. How y'all like it? How do y'all like it? That is the logo. It's going down. All right. How many of y'all watched the rally? That's what you want to call it. They had about 30 people out there. We counted it up. And, they marched around there, went around there, went down to the MCC, demanding wellness checks and shit. And they went around there to Cam Fox. And that wasn't the news either. It wasn't the news. I called somebody from the news. It wasn't the news. It was a freelance guy from a college that has a camera, and he goes around and gets stories, and he pops in like the movie The Nightcrawler, and he sells that shit to get him money, sells stories to the news or whatever. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about it? You know what I mean? Coming on the back of a day where, R. Kelly basically says he's broke, he don't got money on his books. Then says motherfucking Megan comes out and says that a black man shot her in the foot because people were attacking her or her comments. I mean, I want to know how y'all feel. You know what I mean? The whole argument of everything they're saying is lying. Like, why don't you go back to fucking 2008 and give Geronda a misdemeanor charge, a fucking $150 fine for going into the courtroom? Well, she couldn't have got that charge because she was underage. And just like when they talk about Asriel, they make it seem like as if Asriel fucking went to R. Kelly concert, went backstage, got on a jet, and left. That's not how it happens. Their parents followed all the procedures. What happens is that their king got Asriel's telephone number, canceled his concert in Miami, doubled back with his whole crew, parked at a hotel, and while Asriel was supposed to be in school, she wasn't. She was up at the hotel, probably getting raped the same as Joycelyn did when she flew to Oklahoma. It's no different. And those iClouds and those text message receipts will show all of that. Every text message, everything, it'll show all of that when the trial starts. So, and just like Geronda went to the court date, but they missed the part where Geronda used to meet with R. Kelly before his court date at the bus every morning with Bluto, the girl that was with her. That was in the documentary that said that Geronda was lying. So she met with R. Kelly every morning before that, but she didn't sleep with R. Kelly until a year later when Bubba called her and coerced her to come out to fucking Olympia Fields to his house. So all these people do is lie. They act like, I don't even know why they would bring up Geronda. Like, it was better when they stuck to the story of who he don't know her, but I guess as I put the picture out of her laying in his bed, like, you know what I mean? Now they like, why don't you go back and prosecute the courtroom for letting a 16-year-old in? Motherfucker, is it the 16-year-old fault or is it the adult fault? I see the problem with them is they don't understand the consent rules. They was marching saying that volunteers, this and that. Volunteers, you can't volunteer underage. You cannot consent as a minor to have sex with R. Kelly no matter how bad you want to do it. Feel me? But I get tired of explaining that shit. You know what I mean? And these people just continue to build and build and build cases on themselves, and they don't understand the case because they don't read. One man can't get no enterprise. I mean, in the previous week, they've given you co-conspirators, they giving you individuals, they giving you employees, and then they lock people up for fucking trying to bribe the fucking one of the witnesses, one of the victims in the RICO case. So the argument of going out there saying one man ain't no enterprise, that makes you an idiot. You're stupid. But I'm like, so tired of explaining to these people the same things over and over and over and over and over. And then you go down to this lady office and you don't even have an argument demanding that she come downstairs, you know. And then there's other people that's hitting this shit up. You got motherfuckers all over Chicago, like who the fuck are these idiots? Like, anybody else heard about these stupid motherfuckers talking about, you know what I mean? Let me put one on the screen. See this? Do y'all see this right here? Look at this. This side of Chicago. What lunatic organized a rally to support R. Kelly, a protest, and a barbecue? I saw this out south at a gas station on 55th and Ashland. Did anyone know about this? You see what these people thinking? You know what I mean? We tried to get Lil Reese down there. Some people tried, like, man, that's a female dude. What the fuck you expect? She ain't no street nigga. So all these motherfuckers talking about codes to the street. Okay, here's somebody that's in the streets. He said, that's a female dude. What the fuck? You expect she ain't no street nigga? I stick up for black women. I love y'all. That's bitch shit. His little ass bogus. That's how most people feel that's in the streets. Not these lame ass niggas. I'm telling y'all women, man. I'm telling y'all. Anyone calling Megan Thee Stallion a snitch is why people say black lives don't matter to black people. And that's why black women feel unprotected. You know what I mean? So listen. Let me break this down for you real quick. These motherfucking niggas that you see running around here, they don't give a fuck about women. They don't care about black women, white women, none of that shit. They don't care about women. They want to pimp you. They want to beat you. They want to have sex with all of you. They don't have no respect for no woman. None of those niggas is trying to get married. None of those niggas take care of their kids. None of those niggas have worked their ass off to accomplish anything. They both have been to fucking prison. They both have fucking histories of fucking killing people and breaking in people's shit and beating the fuck up out of their fucking baby mamas for 19 years. And they got a bunch of unsecured women, you know what I mean? They got a bunch of fucking insecure women following them around. Women, you better start being smart. These niggas don't give a fuck about you. They want to be able to shoot you and make an excuse, blame it on some street shit, and you not tell. They want to be able to rape you and take advantage of you. They want to sleep with you underage. You know what I mean? The nigga that's down there screaming at Kim Fox, he should be locked up for child pornography. He's 37 and his girlfriend's 20. His excuse is that she's legal. That's why he going so hard. He believes this shit. You see what I'm saying? But you listen to him talk. You know he's an idiot. Her brain, her frontal lobe complex can't gravitate that he's a fucking idiot, that his background, she hadn't been able to put him together full service and see that he'll probably never be able to accomplish nothing. With that level of education and the ignorance that come out of his mouth and the way that he view women, he's done. He needs a young woman like you to be able to follow him around every day and agree with every fucking thing he say. Because he ain't finna be able to get no motherfucking grown-ass woman to do it. Not one that got some revolving responsibility and then fucking went to school and got an education. Nobody want to hear that dumb shit all the time about your analogies and about what you used to do. You know what I mean? And about this old-ass motherfucking Porsche in your yard. Nobody want to hear that shit. Who gives a fuck about a car? You know what I mean? Like, life is about more than that. You know what I mean? So I ain't want to comment on their Mars too much. I want y'all to do it because I think that shit is stupid. Every argument, basically they went down there and admitted that what's what's going on, Vontae? What's going on, everybody, man? I was rude. I just had my mind been racing for like 2 hours watching this shit, and I'm like, you basically went down there to the courthouse and admitted that he's guilty of everything. He's guilty. We get it. He's guilty of everything. Why don't you go after the victims for being underage and lying about their age? And why don't you go after the parents, you see what I'm saying, that had kids? You know what I mean? Yeah, the frontal lobe. Like I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. If you listen, if one of these men at least had stayed in his child lives and was around, he would understand how fucked up this is. But since he beat them, he took off and ran away from them, he's never gonna understand on how fucked up it is for a 50-year-old to be sleeping with a fucking 17-year-old or 16 or 15 or 13-year-old. He's never gonna understand that. You know what I mean? He believes in beating fucking women. He believes in taking money from women. He believes in using women. He believes in cursing women out and demanding that fucking women do shit for him. So he's never gonna, me and those people will never agree. And they cannot come out and say that this is not them, because these things are in their background. These things are in their background. These are things that their kids is saying, that their child moms are saying, that they've been to prison for, that they've been charged with. You know what I mean? They have charges for these things. You know? Of course they don't. Of course, if you're trying to sleep with all your supporters and you're flirting and you're taking money from them and all of that, but on the same token, you got a girlfriend, or you know what I mean, or you need your bills paid, so you're really not trying to fuck with one person because all the other women that give you money will be irritated. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, listen. It's nothing. Everybody have a right to assemble. Everybody have a right to assemble and protest. They had every right, but they're not about the right. These are people that has threatened judges, prosecutors, put motherfucking prosecutors' names and addresses on their channel. This is people that have threatened the lives of people, have sent cars and fucking people's house. These are people that have been on the phone in conversations with people that's indicted. You know what I mean? That got emails of people. These are people that in that chat and in that rally that have been in touch with this person that's been indicted in at least 3 indictments in the past week, that have sent emails and text messages and phone calls to this person. You know what I mean? For months. And he got indicted all the way back in March. You've been on the phone talking to him, meeting him, having him on your channel, emailing, texting, every fucking thing. Everything. You know, and that's what I'm getting at. All of these people, they are connected. All of these people are connected. They're all connected. You know? And we don't gotta go hard like we used to. We don't gotta go hard like we used to. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta go hard like we used to. Okay. Because the information is on the desk. Everything is there. You know? And these people are just building and building and building. A lot of these people were on the phone with the guy, massive conversations with the guy that fucking blew up the fucking car. A lot of these people were in conversations with the guy, with a lot of the people that was in the bribery thing. All of these things are connected. They all are. They are connected. All of these people are in association with each other. You know what I mean? All of these people. TBD, how many times you think Don Russell emailed her or called her talking about this shit or came on her channel, this and that, yada, yada, yada? She interviewed her, had him on there, 3 times? You think he didn't email her and text her and call her from them same numbers that they had a federal wiretap on? You think that? But that's why I say, man, listen, let these people do their job. Let these people do their job. I'm going to take some calls. You know what I mean? I'm going to take some calls. I want to know how other people feel about it, because I don't feel no way about it. You know what I mean? I know that they ignorant. I know they don't know anything about the case. The man ain't got no money on his books, and they steady hit my Cash App and do all of these fucking things for me. Like, the video went down, we still got the whole thing recorded. All those people, yeah. I mean, It's fucking stupid. And they didn't have a point. They basically went down there and said, hey, he's guilty for everything, but go after the parents and go after the minor that went through the, what the fuck they gonna send? What the fuck they gonna send? They gonna send Geronda to juvenile? I'm confused. You know? No, I didn't. I don't watch her channel. What, she said something about me? What did she say?
Huh? Say what?
Yeah, send it to me. Oh my God. She said something about, yeah, send it to me. Send that to me. Send that to me. They got over fucking 1,000 things on their desk about this idiot. She can fucking be quiet all she want. It ain't gonna help at this point. Don't worry about it. Send it to me. I don't even say nothing to that lady. You see how this goes? Now that you see, now don't you understand why I say it's a terrorist organization, or regardless of whatever they name it, it's a terror group. That's what it is. It's a terror group, and they're terrorizing people. Make sure you send that to me. Send it, send it, send it. They're a fucking terror group. No, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. Like, if you've been in this from the beginning and you have the amount of shit that connects everything, the amount of attacks, if you have every single video, if you have everything all the way back from people saying that my source is legally leading up to those conversations, you just don't understand. You don't get it. You know what I mean? You don't get how far and deep the rabbit hole is. It's a very, very deep rabbit hole. Very deep. You know? From people sign, people have went, people, and then most of these people, they've forgotten about all of the fucking things that they've done. They think since their channel went down, or their page got deleted, or they took it down, that these things don't exist. I just don't be showing my hand. Most of the time, I'm sitting in here putting together a PowerPoint showing different things of, okay, the day that this happened is when this happened, and this is connected to this, and that's why this person did this, and here's all of the fucking corroborating evidence to back this up. This is who was involved. If you indicted him on this date, then you had to see these telephone numbers associated with this number during these times. You know? I'm questioning the paperwork to the point where, well, why wasn't this person in it? Why wasn't this person named? You know what I mean? I'm not blind to the fact of the case. My concern is not about R. Kelly at this point. I know what he did. I done talked about that for 2 years. I know what he did. But what I'm trying to do is to make sure that none of these people get away with all the shit that they done contributed to all of this shit. You know what I mean? So with that being said is, I'm happy. Say what you want to say. Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you feel. Oh, well, ship sell. Tell me how you really feel. What up? Let me get some callers. We got, you know, Let me get some callers. Some called in. Okay, let me check it out. I didn't say anything about her. Like, I don't know, it's a couple of people. I can't really see it. You probably have to blow it up to send it to me. But maybe that's why she removed it. She probably came and was like, okay, yeah, he's not talking about me. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but just about leave me alone, straight up. Huh? What you laughing at? Man, she better leave me alone. Let me see, let me put the number up. They went out there and super slandered them parents today and was wrong about every goddamn thing. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Let me see. Man, they can't get that nigga out with them bogus claims. Where the parents was, why can't you take a concert? Idiot. If this nigga's a pedophile, he shouldn't be allowed to have a concert. He shouldn't be allowed to have one. My IG post. No, I won't make IG posts about her. I ain't talking to that lady in months. What I'm gonna bring her up for? I don't bring up people who don't say shit about me. I just don't do that. It just ain't something that I do. You know? I put the number in the chat. Somebody wanna call in, tell me how they really feel about this shit. You know what I mean? You can call in. You can have a stage. Something I ain't done in a while. Miss Angie Walker, say that again. Everybody was like, oh man, they out there in the news, this and that. Let me see, they got 3 callers. Grown man.
Hello, grown man. How are you?
How you doing? Who's calling?
I'm good. This is Deborah.
How you doing, Deborah?
I'm good. I'm in Chicago.
You in Chicago? Okay, Chi-Town. What side? Where you from?
Inglewood.
Inglewood. All right, Inglewood in the building. Very familiar. Very, very, very.
I know you are.
How you doing today? How you doing? What makes you...
I'm doing real good. I was watching your show. I always watch your show.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
I don't appreciate it so quickly because when you were in the mask, I used to go at you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh.
I did.
Man, why you used to go at me? I ain't mean no harm. That's why I had the mask on.
I know. But you know, I found out who you were anyway. Anywho, all that aside. You know, in the beginning of this, in the very beginning of all the saga with, you know, when they first did the documentary, even before they did the documentary came out, there was an FBI investigation. The investigation was dropped, allegedly.
Right.
So after I've never seen the documentary, but after the documentary came out and Kim Fox came out and all of that started to happen, I thought in the beginning that they circumvented the law to get to him. Because that's the way it appeared.
Right.
When I found out that was not the case,
yes, ma'am.
My thing has always been, I love the law. I love it. I've done it all my life. I love it.
I understand.
My thing was always the law. It wasn't protecting R. Kelly. It was making sure that the law was applied the way it should have been.
Yes, ma'am.
So, once I found out that the law had not been circumvented to get him, there had been an investigation.
Right.
FBI didn't drop it, it just went to the DOJ. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And y'all don't know how it really went down. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I never not thought he was a pedophile. Because I remember, actually, when he married Aaliyah, I was actually working at the county clerk's office. And I remember it vividly.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know who Aaliyah was because I'm older. I had to call my daughter and ask my daughter, who the hell is Aaliyah?
Right.
And she was like, Mom, she's like 15. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, because everybody was up in an uproar over this marriage certificate.
Right.
So, long story short, like I said, I remember it vividly. I was actually working in the criminal division, and there were a lot of people out in civil, and I was sent over to civil because they were shorthanded. And this is when he married Aaliyah. And people were getting this marriage certificate and selling it to radio stations, employees.
Yeah, right.
So it's a big deal.
Right.
In the county.
Right.
It was a big deal. So I remember that. So I never believed that he wasn't a pedophile. Because I know, even though she lied on on the marriage certificate, it was valid.
Right. It was a real certificate, even though she lied.
Even though she lied, it was a real certificate. It was a real license. They both came down to get the license. They both signed. They both showed identification.
Right.
It was authentic.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
So if everybody said, it's not real, cut it out. Like, these people are absolutely insane.
Insane. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
It's I have wanted I tried from behind the scenes to make sure that people are brought to justice.
Right.
In the beginning, I had some reservation about the parents as well.
Right.
That being said, I never bashed any of the victims. I went at Angelo for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
But I never, ever said anything negative about Az or any of the young women.
And I think that's how it should be. Like, the Az have the whole world figured out, or any girl at the age of 22 does not have the whole world figured out. I didn't when I was 22. Made a lot of mistakes.
No one does.
Right.
You're still making mistakes at 35. You're still making mistakes at 40.
Exactly.
Your entire life, the learning process, if you're smart. And for everyone to go after Azriel as if she is the only person in this case, she's probably the least person in this case. They act like she's the only victim in this case.
The only victim in the whole case.
They don't say anything about Rashana.
Nope. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Because they know they can't be those damn tapes.
And they know
they can't dispute those tapes.
They can't dispute the tapes, but they can't ride around. They wouldn't be able to ride around Chicago like that either. Because she got brothers and cousins and uncles. They don't want that kind of pressure. They know Az is in Florida, so they messing with her down in Florida.
And that's just really, truly insane to me. And, they're positively delusional. They're just insane.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why they have not been arrested for cyberbullying. I just don't understand that. And many times they've been reported, and I know that they have.
Right.
I don't understand why. Why are they
I'm going to tell you what I think, and I'm going to say the words alleged, and I never do that. They know about them. They know about all of them. So, unlike what they do, you know, and interfere in a federal investigation, I don't do that. The point I was making is I just wanted them to know who they were. Because to me, they are a terrorist organization that terrorize people.
They are.
Okay.
They are.
So, me and 100 people have done our due diligence in my case, in their cases, in Chicago cases, in Kim Foxx cases. Kim Foxx know they were there today. She know who all was there today. She has a thorough background of who was all there today. There's nothing that I can do at that point. Like, at this point, you've seen somebody's car get blown up. You've seen what happened to a federal agent's private information. You've seen what they've done to judges and prosecutors, and you've also seen them try to bribe a witness. At that point, something would tell you to be like, you know what, hey, I support him, but I'm not